Hi, this is Julian for Pro Tools Expert, and today I'm looking at Clariphonic from Kush Audio. It's an equaliser, but it's not your typical utility equaliser. It's boost only, and it concentrates on the top end. You've got two bands, Focus and Clarity. Focus is kind of high mid-range, and Clarity is sort of the extreme top. And you've got various things you can play with. Broadly speaking, it's wide Q, boost only. And there's more to it than that because it does kind of, it colours the sound. It's certainly a character EQ. I've got some electric piano, bass and drums, which I've recorded deliberately dark so that it's the kind of thing that might lend itself to having some extra HF lift. So like drums recorded with old ribbons and things like that. Certainly no condensers used anywhere on this recording. So anyway, here we go. We'll have a quick listen to it and see where we are. And then I'll play with the bands and you can hear what happens. So, it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound like it's lacking top end, but it's on the dark side of neutral. If I just play around with, well, let's start off with Clarity. This is HF lift. There's some stuff to play with. It doesn't give you numbers to play with. It's shimmer, silk, sheen, and presence. But I think you'll hear the difference. Silk seems like the extreme top end, so as I bring this up, you'll hear what happens. And certainly compared to using other EQs, and I've compared it against other EQs, you can give it an awful lot, and it still doesn't get those negative consequences you get if you just kind of boost 12K really hard with EQ3 or something. There we go. And you can probably hear that you can push it really hard and it doesn't get brittle and nasty and harsh or any of those things that you associate with heavy-handed HF boosts using normal equalisers. So, yeah, very good so far. Also, I can't help thinking that when I switch it into bypass, it sounds like someone's dropped a duvet over the speakers. It sounded fine before, so it's one of those cases of it kind of encourages you to use it possibly to excess. We'll see. Onto the Focus. This is definitely centred more around the mid-range, but here we go. Have a listen to this. So subtle shifts there, but definitely bring out lots of the thwack on that snare drum. More air there in open compared to lift. So that covers stereo use. You can go into dual mono, which ungangs the controls, but it was mid-side that I found interesting. using that focus maybe on the mid to bring out the thwack of the snare and bring out some of this clarity for the wash of cymbals might be quite fun on the sides. So let's try that. You hear that shimmer out on the sides. Getting a bit toppy really, and I think I need to reel it back in, but as you can hear, it's toppy but it's never harsh. I love this actually. I think it's great. It's quite greedy. It's certainly pushed my machine a couple of times, but it's very worth it. I certainly wouldn't run an instance of this on every channel, but across the mix bus, great fun. Why not? So yeah, Clariphonic parallel equalizer, there we go. Try it, and if you like it, use it. See you next time.